Rashi Ascending, and today what we are going to talk about is something that I asked you on my story, which is the biggest enemy in a relationship? Like, what is that one thing that you think is going to like destroy your relationships, especially romantic relationships, but it's also applicable to non-romantic relationships as well. So there were few guesses. I mean, I wouldn't call them guesses, but maybe like answers. So there were things like ego, and then there were things like misunderstanding, miscommunication, expectation. And I'm going to tell you what it is. So this is also that I have seen in a lot of couples. It is from my personal experiences in my relationships and a general observation and study of astrology and counseling and everything. So that number one thing, which like destroys your relationship, it definitely arises from ego, but it is competition. Yes. So anytime you think you are in competition with your partner, that could be with in terms of anything like in terms of your social status, social reputation, financially, in terms of your looks or beauty or anything, that's going to put a condition between the two of you, like a war. As if the two of you are like fighting, like who is more talented or who has like more followers, maybe the both of you, if you are on a social media personality. So it's going to create that war. So we are going to see how does that conditionality or mentality arises that you start competing with your own partner. And it could be also any relationships, like between cousins, between, I don't know, like other relatives. It's applicable to everyone. So what happens is, as humans and as we grow, we see a lot of uh, like status differences, or we understand, because as we come into this duality as spiritual beings, like the soul goes through like a lot of shocks, to be very honest. And it's all coming from the concept of Bhagavad Puran as well. So when someone, or like the soul, which is as pure as the divine being, understands that like I'm of a fair skin and other people have darker skin, I have this card and other people have that card, and could be applicable to many situations. So what we start doing is we start learning that if I have to be a certain way, I have to take on different traits. And that's what we bring in our relationship, the competition mentality. But relationships ideally are about collaboration, so where you come together and you act as a team so that the bigger and greater results could be found. So let's take an example of a cricket team or any sports team for that matter. You have to play as one, and you have to like make those goals and maybe do the runs or anything. But if you start competing among yourselves, so this reminds me of an Indian movie which is Chak De India. In that what happens is there is so much conflict among the team members that they start fighting among each other. And the competitors team, they realize that and they make strategies like that. So if we do something like that, you're never going to win as a team. And whenever we come into relationships, the goal is to bring more harmony, more balance, more happiness into our lives, and not think like, now you have got promotion, or maybe uh, could be anything. Like the mind could start competition among anything. Could be as simple as you have done so many household chores, so like the next week I would not do it. And these things are very funny and cute if they are on the surface level, but without our awareness they take such deeper forms that two people are at war, and then you get into a lot of passive aggressive behaviors. So what today we are going to see, like what is the message, like how can Bhagavad Puran and unconditional love help us in these situations? So instead of competition, why do we not try to contribute? So like how we are learning in this journey of Bhagavad Puran and unconditional love, that love is about contributing to someone's life. And if you just sit with this thought, it feels like so nice. I mean, I don't know, this is like the most amazing feeling that I have got so far. So when you like do something for someone else, it could be very small, it could be very simple, but it has to make them happy, not like what you like you do for other people, not like that. It's something that other people like, and if you do it for them, it just that shows contribution, and that is love, like you want to contribute, you want to make the other person happy. And it just has to start from one thing, like one thing every day that you would do, that you think that will make the other person happy. So this whole competition mentality will like definitely stop. You would not be at war together, and your own happiness is going to increase, because everything that we do is for ourselves. So you're going to feel more happy, you're going to feel more joyous when you do that. So see in your relationship, where you are at tug of war with your partner, or where there is a lot of competition or ego, and transform it into contributing happiness and joy and peace and abundance to their lives, and the magic of love will definitely find you. So let me know in the comments if you have had any of these experiences where you felt like you or your partner have started competing with each other, or what are the small little things that you do for your partner makes them happy and has transformed and better your relationship. So till then, radhe radhe, bye.